A Gragas ultimate there that could really cause havoc, knocking him out of that one. And a Trundle that has already warmed up from game number 2. Foreigner really had his number. Will the early game favor them in the same fashion again, especially because you have a Lucianami?
Yeah.
Answer back end, retaliate. There's Poltron.
Go on top.
He's looking for a cheeky poke into top lane.
I would say a very unacceptable gank if it is successful, and Liv is going to be in a lot of trouble here. His win is 1v1, but Poltron's here.
This is how game 2 started off as well. They were both super low. Liv just dashed into a turret and handed the kill across to Kindred.
I mean, League of Legends 101, right, is you know that you could get Foreigner gets into the area. Did use that teleport for himself to afford a bit of a control in mid as top. Going all in.
Body slam's already been used. That means there's no ability to try and interrupt the combo of that Ornn. And that's just a solo kill there for Zoranis.
Just hits him with it.
Liv's DP'd in mid as well. He's working his way all the way up through to the top side of this map. The Glacial Tomb was not enough. They couldn't find the kill onto Benvi. He's flashed away to safety. I don't believe it, Rusty. They've stolen away the Herald as well. Add insult to injury. And Direwolves are in shambles right now. Denami limps out. The Chompers goes through. They're going to get completely routed. All in just to kill the Lucian, who flashes across the wall and also survives. Unreal! Absolutely, finally, they get that kill, they get that soul. Lamb's Spike goes down, that's there to try and protect Poltron. Knocks him out with that explosive cast. That was perfect. Liv's done what he needs to. And Kanga delicately balancing the outskirts of this fight.
And we saw Gragas last game, and you pick Kindred into it. This is the price that you better for Kanga.
Came in with a claw to disengage away. Poltron now with 3 marks already. 1 more to hit that moment where Kindred really does now start to come online.
No summoners, gimme for basically everybody. Foreigner very much caught.
In they jump, Foreigner is dead. There it is, 4 stacks complete. This time no smite still contest. This time playing for that Drake. They jump in, they look for the kill onto Vex, they look for that soul. They can't find it. There is the root, there is the damage, and there is Dante getting excited. He doesn't want 1, he wants 2, and he'll get that.
Does go down, but a double kill. So much distance and damage that you can actually put out. Foreigner, looking for this red buff, is about to find himself a whole lot of Direwolves. It's a bait.
Yeah, Poltron trying to feign that he's here on his own. Instant Lambs for Spite, baits out the Claw of the Forge God, knocks up 2, everybody inside, everybody getting a heal. Dies as he comes straight out of that one. Tidal Wave knocks up only 1 onto Bulldog. Everybody inside, Direwolves do whatever they can. Seaman, self-cast for the Frozen Tomb, completely outplays Fido. Says, you want me? You're going to have to do far more than that to take me down. The Subjugate is just not enough, Rusty. And the Jinx now has 3 kills.
Really nice.
And the self-cast of the ult of the Lissandra was enough to cheat the idea of that little Zhonya spike that you talk about. There is the bubble, doesn't connect because he flashes away.
Benvi dead.
Zoranis is just going to stand and deliver and allow the likes of a Jinx to try and do whatever they can. A self-cast of the Wild Growth, but the explosive cast is phenomenal. It's a double kill before his eventual demise. More flashes being burnt, but more resets being found. You've killed 180 carry, but we've got a backup. There's the ace.
And a triple kill for Bulls when ults are counted and all is said and done. Dante does have a 250 gold shutdown. Teleport's going to come in early to protect him, and Kanga should be dissuaded. But if an Ornn ultimate was here, it would be devastating. But he has to teleport first to come back in as he stayed for an extra wave. And Poltron...
Oh! He's flashed across the wall, dodges out in that Shadow Surge. In goes the flash body slam. Liv found him. And then Fido takes him down. That Lambs of Spite being burnt only moments prior has had some devastating effects. That is the 2nd kill when Dante gets the reset on that passive, running ever so fast with Lulu to back him up. But there's the bubble, and there's the soaking of that culling damage just out of range. Give a great little sidestep on that zap, and no more targets to run on down.
Both supports actually clutching that little skirmish there, right? A polymorph onto the Lucian, a bubble onto Dante. Suman with a very wide flank here, hasn't been spotted yet. Cleanse available from Limas, it has to be far enough.
Here it is! Oh, that's what you want to see, the headbutt into the wall. And Dante with a fantastic shield provided by Bulldog is able to keep him alive so that Kanga cannot find anything in this apparent trade.
Direwolves, wrong side of the map. The fight hasn't ended. Another teleport coming through.
They're looking for more. Poltron's running as fast as he can straight through the mid lane, but Vex is here first. The Tidal Wave knocks up 2. They are marked by the Imperial Mandate. So there is that extra damage, there is that extra burst. Fido doesn't have an ult, but he's got a flash across the wall. He could just flash W, but he stands across the wall. Standing and delivering. He's got them all in his sight right now. He is forcing them to retreat. He gets that shutdown. Suman is gone. He's got the ultimate.
Dante got excited.
But what does he do? Dante now across the wall. He's sitting on a double kill. He's been feared. And the pain train has been shut down. So much gold is being achieved right now. And Bulldog has nothing left in the tank.
And every time he jukes, the Vex gets a little bit closer to a guaranteed skill shot connecting. All that was left was the wall to juke towards.
Going wide for the meantime, so no damage, no member low, no member executed.
Still hunting.
Wrangle for control to try and get that third dragon. That's what Dire was after. The culling goes out. True, first strike inspired. They turn around. Do they look for this one? There is the root. The bubble on his head. The wild growth. He's dead. He couldn't Zonia's. He couldn't do it. And that's the stack's lost. Poltron's in trouble. He has the Lambs of Spite. Is he going to pop it? At the very last moment, he does. Dante has little to no mana. Can't stay in rocket for much longer. But Lemus is inspired. Gale forcing into action with a double buff. And finds that kill.
And constantly fighting. Just two. Going to be huge. He can outrange most of the crowd control that Kanga throw down.
Cask.
Big look.
Oh no, Poltron's just dead. One shot. He can't flash as well. The combo, the CC, the damage. It's just too much to bear.
And the other team just has no answer, right? If Dante is dead, I don't think Poltron has enough gas in the tank to 1v9 as they're going mid.
Great bubble, great tidal wave as well. Knocks up all four members that were on the hunt. And a flash out of the grasp of Alessandro as well. That's a great pillar. Straight into the Lambs of Spite. Look at Liv. That explosive cast could be devastating. Instant flash preemptively there by Dante. Zornis charging away. In goes the Shadow Surge. Instant. Golden statue from Poltron, who claims that shutdown. They remove Fido. Dante's excited, but he's just been shut down. Lemus bursts into life, and he gets that double goo. He goes golden as the Ornn goes for the stun, and that is the bubble to try and buy some time. It's a little bit too late. Shutdown is there, but a second 80 carry amongst the ranks of Direwolves is dead.
Everyone's dead but tanks and support.
Oh no. Two tanks.
Can they even kill him?
Having a battle.
Surely they can.
It's unfair because there's an army
here.
Sorinus. Sorinus. Swag steps out and says, give me a fair fight. That was a 1v2.
Sorinus just stands and delivers his damage output. 3 tanks in a row from Liv. He built a Knight's Vow and his Gragas. He's here to support his team. Lemas is in trouble.
Yes, he's got that cleanse, but is it enough? No. Dead. Shadow Surge went out, but Fido definitely does not want to take that.
That could even. They've got some time left on this Baron buff.
Oh, no,
30 seconds, one way.
Simon's dead. Has the self-cast the ult. They overlap with the Lambs of Spite. That's a disaster. Cooler Forge God knocks up Foreigner. There's the rocket. There's the kill. You've removed the jungler down for 45 seconds. Rusty Dante dead. Look at the damage onto Dante. He's going to revive and straight into a whole host of bursts. Flash. Wildgrowth survived. Double kill. Turn it around. Back onto this turret. Back to try and end this game. Back to try and bring them back into a series. It's phenomenal stuff here as they work their way towards that second inhibitor. Oh my God, Lemas. He tried to be a Lucian pop-off moment.
Vex still has the ultimate and flash. If there's anything that saves him in this game, it's going now.
In we go. That's a three-man fear. Personal space. Get out of it. What was that from Fido? Something special, something spectacular. And Bulldog might just die to an ignite. He self-cast the shield. Help me, Pixie, please.
And it's just Zorinus against the world. You look away for a second. This tank's just been putting in work. He's on the daily grind. And he's still going on Benvi.
He has to. He's going to try and take him out. Subjugate. It doesn't matter. He's been chomped on down. Now he needs to get away from this Trundle.
He has flash.
The frozen domain, the pillar that would really be a nuisance. I was all grouped up as 5, ready to push that third and final lane. There's the bubble. Where else would they be?
The Ornn can come out.
Find them. Now goes the Call of the Forge God. Oh my God, Fido again. Back-to-back team fights, clutching up an absolute tree, but finally, in the end, dies. Lemus just out of range. He flashed away from Bulldog. Wildgrowth from his head. The culling's not done much right now. Tychoon's blessing is there. He's got the movement speed. The cast has split apart the Direwolves. Sorinus amongst the filth is tanking up a storm. I've seen this before. Dante across the wall. Golden stopwatch is phenomenal there from Liv, denying his demise. Liv wasn't enough. He couldn't get the reset. That's why he was preying upon. Excited. But he is excited now. He has found that kill. He could look to try and take them all. But he needs to lifesteal first and foremost. He needs to wave to hit.
Blank here though at the moment it seems. And Kanga have to face check.
Jump straight onto Foreigner's head. It's a battle between two junglers right now. The Kraken's going to do as much work as they can. Benvi is dead. And they've needed Benvi so much in these last few fights. The rocket goes wide, doesn't find that reset. Dante jumps in. So does Fido, who is just dead. The Zonius was on cooldown.
Jinx is dead.
Lemus has found that first kill. They have removed Dante. That's what he's been hunting for in those last 2 major team fights. You do have that insurance still in the Kindred. Nowhere near as strong. But the Baron still has been denied.
Does that insurance get them Baron is the question. Foreigner with no HP. Lemas is the threat, but he's got an absolute moment. They have to make some kind of semblance of control work here. Jinx has just respawned. You've got 10 seconds till he's in the area and can have an effective impact.
This is wild
Baron
scenes
half
right
health.
now. Does Kanga hold this one, or do they just go and flip this game on a dime right here, right now? The jump in has been
Sandra.
stolen! Seaman has got it! He's got the soul, he's got the damage, he's got the kill. In jumps Fido and removes Poltron again, but his job has already been done. They've got that Baron, they've got the damage, Rusty. Surely they
Dante's
win this
dead
game.
again.
But Dante is dead. He's going to resurrect and be surrounded by multiple members. Shadow Surge
Fido.
connects. And Fido really is such a special individual. He's found a triple kill in this team fight. Rusty, how do you lose with every buff the game has?
Zoradis is still 1v9ing just quietly while the team fight dissipates. Someone needs to deal with this Ord, or he will just kill them all and win the game.
Oh,
But they
so
finally get him down. It turns out gods do bleed. Bulldog.
Beginnings of a potential reverse sweep here. Kanga's first time in playoffs,
Oh,
and they
they
are making it
caught.
look ever so good so far. Poltron
ult.
has to self-cast the ult, has to turn their attention onto another target. In they jump, on towards Fido. Can they get that kill? The culling is there as an insurance policy they're trying to deter. They do find that kill. Dante gets it. He gets
Dante
that shutdown.
excited.
Dante's still alive, and that's the crucial thing to look out for, right? These AD carries are still there. They can do a lot of work.
And with Human dead, I don't think that matters for Direwolves. They're able to just...
Ignore the team fight right now, but Kanga, they have to go in. They jump at the Poltron straight away. On towards the Nexus itself. Phono, you can
one
go
dead.
golden, but I'm looking for these kills. I'm looking for the end. I'm looking for the game. That's all I care about. That's what I need. That's what I'll get. Direwolves will not get 3-0'd. They will bring the game back. They will have a series on our hands.